What is photosynthesis? Photosynthesis is the process by which plants make their own food, which is glucose, using the light energy. What is the equation? Carbon dioxide plus water, it makes glucose plus oxygen, means CO2 plus H2O is equal to C6H12O6 plus 602. ऑक्सीजन का है 02. Where does photosynthesis happen? It takes place in the chloroplast of plant cell. Chloroplasts contain green pigment called chlorophyll, which absorb light energy. Next question is, what are the requirements of photosynthesis? Key factors only. Number 1, light, which we get from sun or artificial sources. Carbon dioxide from the air. Water, which is absorbed by roots from soil. And number 4, chlorophyll, which is in the leaves. So light, carbon dioxide, water and chlorophyll. The next question is, why photosynthesis is important? So it's very easy. It helps in produce glucose, which plant use for its growth and energy. And number 2, it's release oxygen, which is essential for humans and animal life. Question number 5, use of glucose in plants. How to use of glucose in plants? Plants need glucose for the 4 purpose. Number 1, respiration. Respiration to release energy. Glucose is stored as starch in plants for later use. Glucose used to make cellulose to build cell walls. Glucose used to make amino acids for protein synthesis, which needs nitrates from soil. So glucose in plants is very important. Why? Because it helps in respiration, is stored as starch, used to make cellulose and used to make amino acid. Now, what are the factors affecting the photosynthesis? Limiting factors we are talking about. Number 1, light intensity. If there is a more light, faster photosynthesis happen. Carbon dioxide concentration. If there is more carbon dioxide, the faster photosynthesis happen. The right temperature. If it's too cold, slow photosynthesis happen. If it's too hot, enzymes got damaged. So the right temperature is very important. Now the next is how we measure the photosynthesis. We can measure photosynthesis by measuring the amount of oxygen produced by plants. Second, we can do a very common experiment. Use a pound wheat, example allodia, in water and count bubbles of oxygen. So how we measure it? By amount of oxygen it produces. How we gonna see the amount of oxygen? We can use a pound weight, example allodia, in water and count bubbles. If the bubbles, how many bubbles are coming, it means how many oxygen is there. Adaptation of leaves for photosynthesis. Now the next question is how the adaptation of leaves help in photosynthesis. Number 1, is the leaf is so broad and flat. Broad and flat. So large surface area. This is a large surface area to absorb more light. If the plant leaf is very thin, it's short distance for gases, carbon dioxide to diffuse. Like if the leaves are very thin, the carbon dioxide diffuse to, it has a short distance then. Then another adaptation is chloroplast concentrated in the upper part of the leaf to absorb more light. Number 4, stomato. Stomato is a tiny pores on the underside of the leaf for gases exchange like carbon dioxide in, oxygen out. So stomato is a very important in a leaves. Is this These are tiny pores in the underside of the leaf, so the carbon dioxide can go in and oxygen can go out. So just remember the key terms. Chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is a green pigmentation that absorbs light. Stem, stomato, pores for gas exchange. And number 3 is limiting factor, anything which slow down for photosynthesis when is short supply. Thank you. Bye.